Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Ten Hag speaks on a private dinner with Sir Alex Ferguson. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has spoken about his private dinner with Sir Alex Ferguson ahead of Thursday's Europa League meeting versus Barcelona. The Red Devils played out a 2-2 draw against the Catalan Giants in the first leg of the knockout playoff, and they will be aiming to beat them at Old Trafford tonight. Speaking in his pre match press conference, he was asked a number of questions by reporters, and one of those was on his private dinner with Sir Alex. In response, the Dutch tactician said that it's massive to have the support of the legendary manager, and it was a great night sharing his thoughts with Sir Alex. He told ManUnited.com, "It's massive to have his support. I enjoy speaking with people with massive knowledge and experience. He wants to share it. He wants to help and support. Manchester United is his club, and he feels so committed. He wants us to be doing well. It was a great night." United went toe-to-toe with Barcelona at the Camp Nou and should have won the game with the chances created in either half of the playoff first leg. The performance should give them confidence for the second leg. With the full support of the fans and Sir Alex, the players will be motivated to get the win. United have been in stunning form, particularly at home. They have won 14 of the previous 15 games in all competitions and should be favourites tonight. They beat Leicester City 3-0 on Sunday, but made a slow start to the game where they could have conceded twice if not for the brilliance of David De Gea. De Gea was also hugely influential in goal during the first leg. Hopefully, the Spaniard will have more protection in front of him against Barcelona at home. Erik Ten Hag should keep De Gea despite Martinez's interest. Tom Collomose of the Daily Mail named Manchester United as a potential suitor for Aston Villa goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez on Tuesday, with David De Gea's contract having just 4 months to run. Collomose did acknowledge that United are in talks with De Gea over a new deal and said the Red Devils aren't expecting him to leave this summer, but Martinez might be considered as a replacement if the worst should happen. The 30-year-old wants to play in the Champions League, but Villa are 11th in the Premier League table, so he could be granted a departure if his asking price is met. It makes little sense for Erik Ten Hag to sign Martinez, however, as De Gea is in fantastic form and might even agree to a pay cut to sign a contract extension at Old Trafford. The 32-year-old has made 521 appearances in all competitions since joining United from Atletico Madrid in 2011, conceding 564 goals with 180 clean sheets. Stats show he is outperforming Martinez in the Premier League this season too. De Gea has conceded 28 goals in 24 league games, 1.16 per game, keeping 10 clean sheet, 41.6%. Martinez has conceded 31 goals in 21 league games, 1.47, keeping only 5 clean sheets, 23.8%. De Gea has a better save percentage, 70.7, than Martinez, 65.5. The Argentine international, who earns £100,000 per week at Villa, has conceded 6 more than his expected goals too, so he wouldn't be an upgrade based on this season. Ten Hag is better off tying De Gea down to a new deal rather than losing him for nothing, as United would be forced to spend a tidy sum on a weaker replacement. It's not a good business decision. Qatari bidders have taken a view on Alejandro Garnacho at United already, says Romano. Manchester United youngster Alejandro Garnacho is on the verge of agreeing a new contract, ESPN reported earlier this week. The 18-year-old has emerged as a first-team regular this season, scoring 3 goals and providing 4 assists so far. A new long-term contract, reported to be until 2028, is fully deserved, and according to Fabrizio Romano, the club's potential Qatari owners agree. He has reported how the takeover bid, led by Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad bin Jaber al-Thani, sees Alejandro Garnacho as a symbol of their project. Alejandro Garnacho is well regarded by the Qatari project, claims Romano, catching their attention already. Romano said on YouTube. He is one of the players that, according to what I understand, is really appreciated by this Qatari group. They are convinced that players like Garnacho, very young with a winning mentality, and already with a history in the Manchester United Academy, they can be the example, the model, the role model for many other talents. So, this is what they want to develop, and the players like Garnacho can be kind of symbol for the Manchester United project. The young star led United's under 18s to win the FA Youth Cup last year and has stepped up to the first team. Kobe Mainoo has also followed. Garnacho is unlikely to be the only player who has impressed the prospective owners, with Manchester United thriving right now, led by top goal scorer Marcus Rashford. The Qatari bid is one of the options available to the Glazers, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe's Ineos also submitting an offer. There are also three US hedge funds which have offered to provide funds, which might even allow the Glazers to say a scenario no United fan wants. Xavi says he knows Sheikh Jassim well and comments on Manchester United takeover. Barcelona manager Xavi has backed Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad bin Jaber al-Thani to be a success at Manchester United. The Qatari billionaire is one of the bidders to buy the club and has pledged to make United debt-free. There are alternative offers too, and debate has been raging in the press over who would be the best owners for the club. Most of this discussion has been based around Sheikh Jassim's background rather than actually who he is as an individual, with not much known about his personal aims beyond his statement of intent. Barcelona manager Xavi discussed the prospective Manchester United owner in his press conference ahead of the Europa League game. Xavi played for Qatari side Al Sadd for 4 years and managed them for 2 years, and his time in the country brought him into contact with Sheikh Jassim. He told the Belfast Telegraph via PA Sports, I have a good relationship with the Sheikh and he is a serious, responsible person, and I think he would do a good job. I know him so well. I think he is a very good person with responsibility, serious. I think it would be a very good option for United. Xavi is a respected figure in the world game and has spent extensive time in Qatar. His comments are reassuring and very noteworthy. The Sheikh's offer is expected to be the most financially lucrative for United, and in the eyes of many, this is what matters as it would put the club in the best position to succeed. United want a responsible and sensible owner, and that is more important than simply having money, as Todd Bowley is demonstrating at Chelsea so far. Xavi's comments suggest the Sheikh may take a more measured, methodical, and balanced approach, and if he is approved to be the club's new owner, the future looks bright. Bruno Fernandez has perfect chance to justify Paul Scholes' comparisons. Before Bruno Fernandez had even kicked a ball for Manchester United, there were comparisons being made to club legend Paul Scholes. There were three reasons for this. Part of it came from the fans, the separation for a new hero, with nobody since Scholes coming close to replicating his impact. Fernandez is a player similar in style to the midfield maestro. He is a goal-scoring midfielder who had a staggering record at Sporting, and then United went and gave him Scholes' iconic number 18 shirt. After 2.5 seasons, Fernandez took the number 8 last summer, but this week he has the opportunity to make the Scholes connection stronger than ever. Arguably, Paul Scholes' greatest moment in a Manchester United shirt came with his Champions League semi-final goal against Barcelona. You see where we are going here. The midfielder told BT Sport last week it was the most important goal he ever scored for the club, and there were quite a few to choose from. This week, Bruno Fernandes has his big moment to try and replicate Scholes' decisive moment. If there is any player in the team capable of scoring a similar goal, it's the Portuguese midfielder. Fernandes was compared to Scholes by former manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who told The Guardian, he is a goal-scoring and assisting midfielder, a little bit like Paul Scholes. He can strike a ball fantastically. He has got such a wonderful technique, but he is also going to get assists from set plays and from his range of passes. He is a similar type to Scholes, fiery, passionate, hates losing. The midfielder has lived up to the description, going on to captain the side on a regular basis this season. He is a leader other players look up to. Fernandez has scored 57 goals for United at a rate of 0.35 per game, while short of the 155 goals scored. He is netting at a faster rate than the former stars, 0.22 per game. What Scholes achieved for the club is impossible to match. He won 11 Premier League titles and 2 Champions League medals. Fernandez has not won anything so far, but he can take a step forward in the quest for the Europa League with a big performance tonight and continue to build his own legacy at the club. This momentous match against Barcelona is the perfect stage for big players to step up. This is a chance for Fernandez to write his own chapter. Aaron Wan-Bissaka giving serious thought to parting ways with Manchester United next summer. Manchester United star Aaron Wan-Bissaka is giving serious thought to parting ways with the Old Trafford side in the upcoming transfer window, according to Football Insider. The 25-year-old is open to leaving the Red Devils next summer, even after seeing a resurgence in the team. However, the England under-21 international is not keen on being a backup option at the Manchester-based club. As a result, the fullback is mulling over his future. With a potential departure on the cards, it remains to be seen where his future lies in the coming months. Wan-Bissaka signed for United in the summer of 2019 from Crystal Palace. The 25-year-old had shown with the Eagles. His defensive capabilities caught a lot of people's attention. The English national was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's preferred option at right back. Over the years, the defender was one of the first names on the team sheet for the Norwegian manager. However, with Ole's departure, Wan-Bissaka's fortunes changed. Diogo Dalot, who played second fiddle to the former Palace star, was given an opportunity by Ralf Rangnick. Prior to the 2022 World Cup, Wan-Bissaka hardly got any minutes. However, with Dalot unavailable in recent weeks, the English national has deputized for him. The 25-year-old did an admirable job in the Portuguese star's absence. However, it's understandable that the former Palace star is considering an exit from United, but will the Old Trafford side allow him to leave the club? Only time will tell. We will have to look for a backup in case a summer exit occurs. Man United must beat Chelsea to signing of Benfica star Gonzalo Ramos. Manchester United must beat Chelsea to the signing of Benfica striker Gonzalo Ramos during the summer's transfer window. The Red Devils are firm admirers of the Portugal international, and it was recently reported that contact has already been made with his agent Jorge Mendes over a summer transfer. However, they are not alone in the player's pursuit, and Correr do Manha claimed today that Chelsea tried to sign Ramos as part of their negotiations for Enzo Fernandez. While the Blues received a firm refusal from the Lisbon heavyweights, they reportedly promised to return for the highly rated striker, who could be sold for €100 million this summer. In our opinion, United must beat their Premier League rivals in the race to sign the 21-year-old. Ramos has had an exceptional campaign for Benfica, bagging 19 goals and 8 assists from 31 outings. The youngster was also brilliant at the World Cup. He started the round of 16 clash against Switzerland ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo and scored a fantastic hat-trick while also grabbing an assist. Hence, his reputation has been greatly enhanced. Chelsea prized away World Cup winner Fernandez from Benfica last month, but United must not let them secure the services of Ramos this summer. Ramos has the hallmarks of being a world-class striker. Aside from his goal scoring, he has also impressed with his positioning, ability to win regular duels, and knack of making key passes. He has all the attributes to succeed in the Premier League. United are likely to pursue a marquee striker for next season, and Ramos would be the perfect as he is only 21 and has vast room for improvement. For a club of United's caliber, they should easily afford the asking price and could have a big advantage over Chelsea in Ramos' pursuit, as they could be playing Champions League football next term. United are currently 8 points clear of 5th placed Newcastle, who have a game in hand. On the contrary, Chelsea are 11 points behind fourth place Tottenham Hotspur, having played a game less. Hence, the Red Devils are in pole position to feature in Europe's elite club competition, and it could be a genuine deciding factor in convincing Ramos to make the move to Old Trafford this summer. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.